Hello friends and welcome to edupediaworld.com. In today's video we are gonna see las preposiciones, the Spanish prepositions. What are they and how are they used? So, what are the prepositions? The prepositions are words that help us establish relations between different elements of a sentence. They can show a movement, time, position, and relationship among two or more objects within the sentence. So they are really similar as preposition in English. Yes, we have more in Spanish, okay? Spanish prepositions are invariable. That means that they do not take on masculine and feminine or singular and plural. They will always have the same form. Always. They don't change. Ever. Also, prepositions in Spanish can be single, meaning that they are formed by only one word, or complex, meaning that they are formed by more than one word, 2 or 3 words. We'll see them now. So let's start with the single prepositions. There are a fixed number of prepositions, okay? So you just have to learn them by heart and learn them as you learn the language, okay? So, we already know this one. Means at or to. Ante, meaning before or compared to. Ante. Bajo, meaning below or under. Bajo. Con, we have already said this. Con means with. Con. Contra, meaning against. Contra. De, of or about. We've seen this already too. De. Desde, since or from. Desde. Durante, during or for. Durante. En, in, on, into, by. Those are all the meanings. En. Entre, between, among, or amongst. Entre. Excepto, with exception of. Excepto. Repeat after me. Excepto. Excepto, with the exception of. Hacia, towards, about, around. Hacia. Hasta, as far as, up to, until, till. Hasta. Mediante, by means of. Mediante. Para, for, to, towards. Para. Por, because of, to, for, by, through, or per. Por. Salvo, except for. Salvo. Salvo. Except for. Salvo. Según, according to, depending on. Según, según. Sin, without. Sin, sin. Sobre, on top of, over, above, about, upon. Sobre, sobre, sobre. Also, this word, if you find it, but it is not a preposition, means envelope, okay? Sobre. Tras, behind, after. Tras. So, what about the complex prepositions? Let's sing them now. Al lado de, beside. Al lado de. Beside. Repeat with me. Al lado de. Alrededor de. Around, about. Alrededor de. Alrededor de. Alrededor de. Antes de. Before. Antes de. Cerca de. Near, close to. Cerca de. Cerca de. Debajo de. Underneath. Debajo de. Debajo de. Debajo de. Delante de. In front of. Delante de. Delante de. Delante de. Dentro de. In, inside, into, within. Dentro de. Dentro de. Dentro de. Repeat after me. Dentro de. Después de, after. Después de. Después de. Repeat after me. Después de. If I say repeat after me in Spanish would be repite después de mí. Okay? You'll use this preposition. Después de. Detrás de, behind. Detrás de, behind. Detrás de. Repeat after me. Detrás de. Detrás de. Encima de. On top of, above. Encima de. Repeat. Encima de. Encima de. Enfrente de. Opposite. And also in front of. Enfrente de. Enfrente de. Frente a. Opposite, towards. Frente a. Frente a. Really similar to the last one, right? Frente a. Fuera de, except for, apart from. Mostly apart from. Fuera de. Fuera de. Junto a. Next to, right by, near. Junto a. Junto a. Junto a. Lejos de, far away from, or far from. Lejos de. Lejos de. Repeat after me. Lejos de. Many verbs take in Spanish a different preposition than it takes in English. Okay, you have to learn that by heart. You will learn it as you learn the language, don't worry. And also some verbs take a preposition in one language and none in the other. Okay? For example, let's see examples of all of this. Depender de una promesa. To depend on a promise. Okay? Depender de, to depend on, una promesa, a promise. Depender de una promesa. In this case, for example, de doesn't mean on, de means of or about, when on would be translated as en. Okay? But this is something that you have to learn by heart. Depender de una promesa. Convenir en una transacción. To agree to a compromise. Convenir, to agree, is one way to say to agree, okay? En una transacción, to a compromise. Could be translated like that, right? So, here we find it. En and to are different. Convenir en, to agree to. So as I was saying, en is different to. En means in, on, into, by in English, while to would be a, para, por in Spanish. So we don't really literally translate it into one language to the other, okay? Just keep that in mind. Convenir en una transacción. To agree to a compromise. Another example would be this one, where in Spanish there is a preposition, while in English there isn't. So, confiar en un desconocido. To trust a perfect stranger. Confiar en, to trust. Desconocido, stranger. So, in Spanish, we say confiar en alguien, verb plus preposition. Confiar, verb, regular verb, actually, en, preposition. In English, instead, we say to trust someone. There is no preposition there. Confiar en un desconocido. To trust a perfect stranger. Here's the opposite example. Regalarle un cheque, to present him with a check. Okay, in English there is a preposition, while in Spanish there isn't. Regalarle un cheque, to present him with a check. Regalarle is to present him, like to present him. Regalar is to present, to give a present, okay? Check. Cheque, in Spanish you read all the letters. Cheque, well in English you just say check, you know. So here in Spanish, regalar algo is used with the verb used without a preposition, while in English we say to present with something. We find here the verb plus the preposition, okay? Regalar algo, to present with something. So, regalarle un cheque, to present him with a check. And the use of the correct preposition according to the verb it follows. This is best learned by practice, as I already told you. Right, you'll learn it by heart as you learn the language, and you will probably make a lot of mistakes while learning it. But don't worry, that's fine. That's how you learn, actually, right? So this was all I have to tell you for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and in the next one, we're gonna learn how to use these prepositions in simple sentences. So we're gonna review them and just keep on practicing them, okay, and see them into sentences, so you really get the meaning of them. And once again, thanks for watching, and hasta la próxima. See you later.